Good morning, and thank you so much for the opportunity to share with you guys today. My name is Amanda Owens, and I'm the founder of Holy Grounds Meeting Place, a Christ-centered space designed to meet spiritual, relational, and practical needs within our community by offering coffee that brings people together, free meeting spaces for business meetings and Bible studies, and on-site childcare. Today, I'm hoping not to just share a business idea, but a calling, and gain your professional insight on how I can make it better. The journey began with a whole lot of personal milestones, some joyful and some deeply painful. My story begins at the closing of the Family Christian Bookstore. I was the store manager, and when I felt God urging me to open a place that sells Bibles and coffee when the store closed. I can't like this. Sorry. So in 2020, my son was diagnosed with a terminal brain tumor and passed away. At that time, I felt the Lord saying, okay, it's time to open this Bible and coffee store. And I thought, well, I couldn't do it back when Family Christian closed, so how am I going to do it now? And so I went to school, and I graduated college in 2023. At that time, I was already working at Youth for Christ. And so when I was working at Youth for Christ, I felt like I was where I needed to be and didn't need to change anything. And so I kind of put the dream on the shelf. Then Mandy Taylor invited me to the October 2nd 1 Million Cups meeting. And at that meeting, I met David and told him all about this dream that I had to open this crazy coffee shop idea. And the next day he texted me and said, hey, you should call your business Holy Grounds. I already had that name back when I first decided to go to college to learn how to do this thing. And so at that point I was like, okay, I guess it's time to move forward. So the question is why are we doing this, right? So we would like to open a coffee shop that offers not only those free meeting spaces, but on-site childcare. And the question is why? Why? Because there's an epidemic of loneliness in our country right now. Since the pandemic, even since the invention of cell phones, we've not become a community anymore. And so these are some crazy statistics. 1 in 4 people feel isolated. 80% of parents say they long for a place that they can connect with community. Oftentimes when it comes to Bible studies, parents who are single or even in relationships where the dad is working at night don't have the ability to get together with their friends or join a Bible study because they don't have the ability to have childcare. And so with that being said, wow, 3 minutes. We plan to offer all of those things, along with the sale of Bibles from people who can explain. If you go to Barnes & Noble, nobody's going to be able to tell you what's the difference between an ASV and a King James Version. Nobody knows. Our biggest challenges right now is building awareness within the community. We've done everything we've done so far since October. So the business plan, we've got our 501(c)(3). We're working towards all of that, but there are scheduling conflicts when you're talking about I work at Taste of Heaven still, and I'm trying to build this whole nonprofit from the ground up. So what we've tried so far, we're partnering with local churches. We've done some different prayer meetings within the community. We booked some events to sell our coffee beans. We do have a connection with Creation Coffee in Saginaw. And so we have our own blend of beans that they've created. Well, it's our house blend. And so we are selling that both online and at different events. And we're planning and executing a fundraising dinner, which is coming up this next coming Thursday. And that's a lot more work than I expected. And so the lessons that I've learned are that church partnerships move slowly, events take strategy, and community visibility is earned, not rushed. So that's why I'm here today, to learn from those of you who've walked the road already. I know a nonprofit is a different beast, but I'm really looking forward to your insights and advice as to how to keep pressing forward. 1 Million Cups is the reason why I took the leap, I did, and gained the confidence to step into my calling. And so thank you guys so much. I'm just going to go forward to the next slide, which is the questions. So here's what I'd love to hear from you guys. At what point in your own journey did you decide to make the leap? How did you know it was time? What systems or support helped you to get there? I'm asking for wisdom because I believe in the people in this room. Thank you again for listening, and I welcome your feedback.